Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Tuesday, December 29th. What a day, what a week, what a month it has been for the Buy Sell Short newsletter. Just winners all over the place. But let's jump in, take a quick look at the overall market, jump into our new plays, and then review some of the monster winners we've had over the last couple of days. Here we're looking at the Dow 15-minute chart. As you can see, that golden cross that we had last week around 10,425. We've seen a 150 point upside move from that golden cross, which is exactly what we look for every single time. It's the reason I love using this indicator on the 15-minute time frame. Needless to say, we are a little bit overbought, but this is the time of the season where anything can happen. And as long as the monkeys on CNBC continue to bash the market, say it's overbought, blah, 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 we are in good shape. When you see clowns like Art Cashin starting to say they're buying the market, that's when we get highly defensive on the market. Until then, more of the same. Shorts get squeezed or keep rolling over their puts that they continue to buy over the last 6 months. Looking at the Dow daily chart, yesterday we broke through that rectangle formation. Upside was kind of limited. I expected more of an upside pop on this break. Usually it's a very powerful move. We were pretty much green until the end when they painted the market red. We've got that resistance on RSI. Very strong support, 20-day exponential, 10,423, which is where we were last week. We did get a positive MACD cross on the Dow, and we still have that positive ADX in play. But, we're winding down the end of the year, 2 more days left in the year. Most of the tax loss selling is done. Anyone doing it right now is stupid, in my opinion, or listening to the financial media that, are pumping out all these articles about selling the losers. The time to sell your losers was a month ago when you could have sold them, booked your tax loss, and then be rebuying them right now and enjoying this fantastic market we're seeing in small caps. But then again, they don't tell the average guy that's how you play the market. They just tell their clients who pay them lots of money. Irregardless, let's jump into our new stock plays. DARA. Biotechs have just been on fire over the last few days. Love the chart setup here on DARA. Biotechs have been bouncing very, very big. As I mentioned in the alert, these guys had news last week where a company that they own 2.1 million shares in and have options for another 400K has filed an IPO. I believe pretty much every single IPO I've seen over the last year, the price has been at least $8, and we're being conservative there. So if you assume 2 million shares at $8 a share, these guys have a stake in an IPO worth $16 million, higher than their current market cap. Biotechs have been on fire. We've got a very nice chart break here at 41 cents. Target is a move at least to the 50-cent area. RSI is breaking 50. We will have a positive MACD cross here tomorrow. We had a positive ADX cross today, and stochastics are nicely oversold. And this is one of those stocks that could really go on a big move like our BNVI play from yesterday. Sticking to the biotech theme, ICGN, another beaten down biotech stock. As I mentioned in the alert, biotechs are on fire. Plus, this stock tanked back there in late October when they canceled one of their drug trials. The stock has not had its biotech tanker bounce yet. That's when, as you know, biotechs that sell off big, usually within 4 to 6 weeks, we see a very big bounce back on the stock. It looks like that may be beginning today. Breakout here is a close above 50 cents. We hit our first target today, but I really think this one should make at least a move to the 60-cent plus area, especially given the time of the year. This is beaten down. Sellers are all out. These are the kind of stocks that like to run big over the next couple of weeks. RSI breaking up through 50. Positive ADX cross today. Stochastics look really, really good, and we've seen this first blip in unbalanced volume since that tank. So this one looks very, very good here. Would look to accumulate this one on any dips, 47 cents and under. And again, we're looking for a very nice upside move on this one. HYTM, we've been sitting patiently in this one since the big spike there a couple of weeks ago. Only a couple of days left in the year. We're waiting for that news for the deal with Blue Cross and the other deals that the CEO mistakenly leaked in that interview a couple of weeks ago. Chart is coiling here. Very strong support at 40 cents. In my opinion, very, very soon, if not tomorrow, the day after, we're going to wake up and we're going to see the stock way up here in the 65, 75, 85 cent area on news. So patiently waiting on this one, and this is the season for big moves. ENCO, we picked up a chunk of this one yesterday. And again today, we've been patiently waiting for this one. As I said in the chat room, this is a stock that will go big in January. Looks like it is starting that move very early. Very nice follow through late in the day today. This is the strongest I've seen ENCO since its big sell off there back in September. Very strong action. A lot of traders look to have been positioning late in the day, and this one is week one. We could easily see make a move to the 40 to 50 cent area. RSI breaking 50. MACD looks great. Positive ADX cross, and as you can see, we finally broke that downtrend line on stochastic, and it should be all clear for this one. Any dips under 27 cents, we'll be looking to load the boat on this one. So keep an eye on this one. We're already up nicely on it, and it should continue along the biotech theme. TGEN, this is one we've played quite a few times. Had a big spike a week ago to 42 cents. Got beaten down over the last few days on pretty low volume. Nice snapback today, especially with the biotech plays. Targets here are moved to 34 to 40 cents. I believe this is the cheapest NASDAQ biotech play out there, and these guys have cash enough to last them into next year, so looks very, very good. About to get a positive MACD cross. Stochastics, of course, are deeply oversold, and as you can see, ADX remained very, very strong despite the 50% sell-off that we saw in TGEN over the last week, so chart looks very, very good here. Any dips 27 cents and below would be looking to accumulate this one for a very nice run over the next few days. Jumping into our winners, ANX. How about that? 400% winner for us in 2 weeks? Fantastic. Our play on that move, of course, was also ULU. That one 50% plus gainer. Actually, it hit 28 cents supposedly today. I believe the high was 26 cents officially. But, I mean, are we going to argue with a 50 to 75% gain in a couple of days? Hell no. Looks great. If ANX continues its run tomorrow, ANX, if this one actually breaks over 50 cents tomorrow, it really could go on a monster of a run. It's overvalued, the market cap is ridiculous here. But look at CTIC over 1. I mean, that's a 50-cent stock there as it is. So, whenever the hedge funds and the volume pours into these biotech plays, never underestimate the kind of runs that they can put in. And the same is true for ULU. BNVI, we picked this one up yesterday. Again, along the themes of biotech plays, beaten down stocks, and they came out with very nice news today. Was trading over 60 cents in pre-market. Nothing like a 50% winner in 8 hours. Can't argue with that one. As we mentioned, book gains as always on these spikers. Make sure you are booking. If you're not booking all your gains, at least be taking some off the table. My favorite is at least half your position off the table on big spikes, and just continue to churn your money and rotate into new plays. UDW, this is another play we were looking at yesterday, 20 to 22 cents. Gave another dip today to 22 cents and then ended up at 25 cents. So there is lots of action in these small cap plays. I mean, look at BNX yesterday. We got as high as 30 cents. Just another winner. I'm probably even forgetting some of the winners. We've had so many over the last couple of days. This week is shaping up very nicely, and the momentum should continue on this market, at least in the small caps, over the next week or two. This is historically and cyclically the best time of the year for these stocks, and while the momentum is hot, we are going to be playing these just like we did back in August, September. Some of these moves can make your quarter. So going into tomorrow, favorite plays for tomorrow, really, really like the setup we see in DARA. Love the story. This one could be a very nice winner for us in the near term. And the same with ICGN. So that's pretty much it for the video tonight. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. Good night.